Dreams are not enough without a plan. Dreams ignite the spark of ambition, painting vivid pictures of what could be. Whether it's launching a business, mastering a skill, or traveling the world, they inspire, motivate, and give life purpose. Yet dreams alone are fleeting, like wisps of smoke that vanish without structure to hold them. Without a concrete plan and specific targets, dreams remain intangible wishes, drifting aimlessly in the wind, never taking root in reality. A plan transforms a dream into a roadmap. It's the bridge between imagination and achievement, breaking down lofty aspirations into manageable steps. For instance, someone dreaming of becoming a novelist doesn't just wish for a published book. They set a daily word count, schedule writing sessions, and research publishing options. These actionable steps give direction, turning vague desires into measurable progress. Without this framework, the dream lacks focus, easily derailed by distractions or self-doubt. Specific targets are the milestones that keep a plan grounded. They provide clarity and accountability, ensuring steady movement toward the goal. A vague dream like, "I want to get fit," becomes powerful when paired with targets. Run 5 kilometers in under 30 minutes by June, or lift a specific weight by year's end. These goals act as checkpoints, offering motivation and a way to track success. Without them, efforts can feel aimless, leading to frustration or abandonment. Moreover, a plan instills discipline, which dreams alone cannot sustain. Life's challenges, time constraints, unexpected setbacks, or waning motivation can erode even the brightest aspirations. A structured plan anticipates obstacles, incorporating flexibility while maintaining focus. It's the difference between hoping to save money and setting up automatic transfers to a savings account each month. The latter ensures progress, and when willpower falters. Ultimately, dreams fuel the heart, but a plan engages the mind and hands. It channels passion into purpose, transforming someday into today. Without a plan, dreams are like seeds scattered on barren soil, full of potential but unlikely to grow. With a clear strategy and defined targets, those seeds find fertile ground, sprouting into reality through persistent, purposeful action. Write it down or watch it disappear. A goal that lingers only in your mind is a fleeting fantasy, prone to fading under the weight of daily distractions. The act of writing it down transforms vague desires into concrete commitments, anchoring your intentions in reality. This simple yet powerful act of putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard crystallizes your aspirations, giving them structure, clarity, and a tangible presence that demands action. Writing a goal forces you to articulate it clearly. A hazy thought like, "I want to improve my career," becomes precise when written as, "Earn a promotion to senior manager by completing a leadership course and leading a project by December 2026. This clarity sharpens focus, eliminating ambiguity, and making the goal feel real. The physical act of writing engages the brain, reinforcing commitment and signaling to yourself that this matters. Studies show that people who write down their goals are significantly more likely to achieve them, as the process creates a psychological contract with oneself. A written goal also serves as a constant reminder. Life is chaotic. Work, relationships, and unexpected challenges can easily overshadow even the most heartfelt ambitions. A note on your desk, a digital document, or a journal entry keeps your goal visible, pulling you back to your purpose. It's a touchstone for accountability, allowing you to track progress and adjust as needed. For example, writing, "Save $10,000 for a home deposit in 2 years," prompts you to break it down. 416 per month, perhaps by cutting dining expenses or taking freelance work. Without this written anchor, the goal risks dissolving into the ether of good intentions. Moreover, writing fosters reflection and refinement. Revisiting your written goals allows you to assess what's working, what's not, and why. It turns a passive wish into an evolving plan, adaptable to life's changes. A goal unwritten is easily forgotten, morphing into regret over what could have been. By contrast, a written goal is a commitment carved into existence, a blueprint for action that transforms dreams into reality through deliberate, documented intent. Set a deadline and feel the pressure. Goals without deadlines are like roads without endpoints, directional but aimless, lacking the urgency needed to drive consistent action. Setting a specific date for your ambitions creates a destination, transforming vague intentions into focused pursuits. This deadline acts as a catalyst, infusing your daily efforts with purpose and harnessing healthy pressure to fuel progress toward meaningful outcomes. A deadline imposes structure on your aspirations. For example, a goal to learn Spanish becomes actionable when framed as achieve conversational fluency by passing a B1 level exam by July 2026. This timeline clarifies the scope and pace, prompting you to schedule lessons, practice daily, or join a language group. Without a deadline, the goal risks lingering indefinitely, diluted by procrastination or competing priorities. The ticking clock sharpens focus, compelling you to prioritize and act with intention. Healthy pressure is a powerful motivator. Deadlines create a sense of urgency that counters complacency, pushing you to make decisions and take steps even when motivation wanes. This pressure isn't paralyzing but energizing, encouraging small, consistent actions that compound over time. For instance, aiming to run a marathon feels daunting, but setting a date, like signing up for a race in 6 months, breaks it into manageable training milestones. Each run becomes a step toward that date, driven by the knowledge that time is finite. Deadlines also foster accountability. They serve as checkpoints to measure progress, revealing whether you're on track or need to adjust. Writing a novel might seem overwhelming, but a deadline of complete the first draft by March 31st prompts a daily word count target, making the task less intimidating. If you fall behind, the deadline signals the need for recalibration, perhaps more writing hours or fewer distractions. Without this temporal anchor, efforts can drift, and goals remain perpetually someday. Ultimately, a deadline transforms a goal from a wish into a commitment. It's the difference between hoping to save for a dream vacation and setting a date to book it, driving you to cut expenses or boost income. By setting a clear endpoint, you channel ambition into action, letting the constructive pressure of time propel you toward your destination. 4. Break your mountain into pebbles. The journey from where you stand to where you aspire to be can loom like an insurmountable mountain. A grand goal, whether launching a business, earning a degree, or running a marathon, can feel so vast that it paralyzes progress. The key to conquering this distance lies in breaking the mountain into pebbles, dividing your major goal into smaller, manageable steps that you can tackle day by day or week by week, transforming the overwhelming into the achievable. Segmenting a goal into smaller tasks makes the process less daunting. For instance, writing a 300-page novel seems monumental, but committing to 1,000 words per week feels doable. Each small step, drafting a chapter, outlining a plot, or editing a scene, builds momentum, turning a distant dream into a series of actionable tasks. This approach shifts focus from the intimidating whole to bite-sized pieces, making progress tangible and immediate. These smaller steps also create a rhythm of success. Completing daily or weekly tasks generates a sense of accomplishment, fueling motivation to keep going. If your goal is to save $20,000 for a home deposit in 2 years, break it into monthly targets of $833 or weekly savings of about $192. Each transfer to your savings account becomes a victory, reinforcing your commitment. This incremental progress counters the discouragement that often accompanies lofty ambitions, keeping you engaged. Moreover, breaking goals into pebbles allows for flexibility and course correction. Life is unpredictable. Setbacks like unexpected expenses or time constraints can derail even the best intentions. Smaller steps make it easier to adjust without losing sight of the bigger picture. If you miss a week of marathon training, you can tweak your schedule to catch up rather than abandoning the goal entirely. This adaptability keeps the mountain climbable. Ultimately, dividing a major goal into manageable steps transforms a daunting vision into a practical path. Each pebble, whether a single workout, a completed module, or a saved dollar, builds toward the summit. By focusing on what you can do today or this week, You bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be, turning dreams into reality, one small, deliberate step at a time. Review your goals. Daily. Success is not the product of sporadic bursts of effort, but the result of consistent daily disciplines. Reviewing your goals every morning and evening keeps them vivid in your consciousness, transforming abstract ambitions into a living guiding force. This practice anchors your focus, aligns your actions with your aspirations, and ensures that each day contributes to your larger vision. Starting your day by reviewing your goals sets a purposeful tone. A quick glance at a written list, say, run 5K in under 25 minutes by June, or complete a coding boot camp by December, grounds you in your priorities. It's a mental rehearsal that primes you to make decisions that support your objectives, whether it's choosing a workout over scrolling social media or dedicating an hour to study. This morning ritual transforms your goals from distant dreams into daily directives, shaping your mindset from the outset. Evening reviews provide reflection and accountability. By assessing what you accomplished, did you write 500 words toward your novel or save $20 for your travel fund? You measure progress and identify gaps. This isn't about self-criticism, but about course correction. If you fell short, you can plan tomorrow's actions to stay on track. For instance, missing a language practice session might prompt scheduling a makeup lesson. This habit keeps your goals dynamic, preventing them from fading into forgotten intentions. Daily reviews also reinforce commitment. Goals left unchecked can slip from awareness, overshadowed by life's demands, work, family, or unexpected challenges. Regularly revisiting them, whether through a journal, app, or sticky note, keeps them alive in your mind. This repetition strengthens your resolve, embedding your ambitions into your identity. A goal like launch a small business in 2026 feels more real when you see it twice daily, prompting actions like researching markets or drafting a business plan. Ultimately, reviewing your goals daily builds a rhythm of discipline that drives success. It's not about grand gestures, but small, consistent acts, checking your progress, realigning your focus, and staying connected to your purpose. By keeping your goals ever present, you ensure that each day, no matter how ordinary, moves you closer to the extraordinary outcomes you seek. Measure your progress. Honestly, the adage, "what gets measured gets improved," holds true for any meaningful goal. Tracking your progress regularly provides clarity, reveals patterns, and drives improvement, but only if you're brutally honest about where you stand. Without honest measurement, you risk drifting in self-deception, mistaking effort for results. Regularly assessing your advancement and adjusting your approach ensures your actions align with your ambitions, turning aspirations into reality. Honest measurement starts with defining clear metrics. If your goal is to improve fitness, track specific indicators like miles run, weights lifted, or resting heart rate. For a financial goal like saving $10,000, monitor monthly contributions and total savings. These concrete benchmarks strip away ambiguity, showing exactly how far you've come and how far you have left to go. Vague assessments like "I'm doing okay" lack the precision needed to spur improvement. Numbers don't lie, they cut through excuses and reveal truth. Regular tracking exposes gaps between effort and outcome. Reviewing progress weekly or monthly highlights what's working and what isn't. For example, if you're studying for a certification but consistently score low on practice tests, honest measurement signals the need for a new study method, perhaps more practice questions or a tutor. Ignoring or sugarcoating these results risks stagnation, while confronting them head-on prompts actionable adjustments. This cycle of measurement and adaptation keeps you on course. Brutal honesty is the cornerstone of this process. It's tempting to inflate progress or downplay setbacks to feel better, but self-deception undermines growth. If you've missed 3 weeks of workouts or overspent your budget, acknowledge it fully. Facing these truths, though uncomfortable, empowers you to address root causes, whether it's poor time management or unrealistic expectations, and refine your approach. Honesty transforms setbacks into learning opportunities, not failures. Ultimately, measuring progress honestly builds accountability and momentum. By tracking your advancement with clear metrics and unflinching candor, you gain a true picture of your journey. This clarity fuels motivation when progress is evident and sparks course correction when it's not. Regular, honest measurement ensures your efforts aren't wasted, guiding you steadily toward your goal with precision and purpose. 7. Associate with goal-oriented people. The saying, "You become the average of the people you spend time with," underscores the profound influence of your social circle on your success. Surrounding yourself with goal-oriented individuals, those who are building, growing, and striving for something greater, shapes your mindset, habits, and outcomes. Their ambition and discipline are contagious, elevating your own drive and focus, while a circle of complacency can drag you down. Goal-oriented people inspire through action. When you spend time with individuals who are pursuing meaningful objectives, whether launching a business, mastering a skill, or improving their health, their energy sparks your own. A friend training for a marathon might motivate you to stick to your fitness plan. A colleague hustling on a side project could push you to refine your own. Their commitment creates a positive feedback loop, reinforcing your determination to stay on track. Conversely, associating with those who lack ambition can normalize procrastination or mediocrity, subtly eroding your goals. These connections also provide accountability and perspective. Goal-driven peers challenge you to level up, offering constructive feedback or sharing strategies that worked for them. For instance, joining a writer's group can keep your novel on schedule through shared deadlines and critiques. These interactions foster a culture of growth, where setbacks are seen as learning opportunities, not defeats. Such environments contrast sharply with circles where ambition is dismissed, leaving your goals unsupported or undervalued. Moreover, goal-oriented people expand your network and opportunities. They often connect you to others who share their drive, mentors, collaborators, or resources that align with your aspirations. A study group preparing for a certification might share study tools or job leads, amplifying your progress. These relationships create a ripple effect, opening doors you might not have found alone. Choosing your circle deliberately is key. Seek out communities, online forums, local meetups, or professional groups where people are actively pursuing growth. Limit time with those who drain your motivation or belittle your ambitions. By surrounding yourself with builders and dreamers, you absorb their focus and resilience, raising your own average. Their pursuit of something greater becomes your catalyst, transforming your goals from solitary endeavors into a shared journey toward success. Visualize your success in detail. Visualizing your success with vivid clarity is a powerful tool to bridge the gap between aspiration and reality. By seeing yourself achieving your goal in intricate detail, feeling the emotions and imagining the circumstances, you create a mental blueprint that primes your mind and body for action. This practice makes your goal feel tangible, transforming it from a distant dream into a reality you can almost touch before it manifests in your life. Start by picturing the moment of achievement with precision. If your goal is to deliver a keynote speech, imagine standing on stage, the spotlight warm on your face, the audience leaning in, captivated. See the slides on the screen, hear the clarity of your voice, and feel the weight of the microphone in your hand. Envision the applause, the sense of pride swelling in your chest, and the smile of accomplishment. This level of detail, down to the colors, sounds, and textures, makes the scenario vivid, embedding it in your subconscious as a destination to reach. Emotions are the heartbeat of visualization. Feeling the joy, confidence, or relief of success amplifies its impact. If you're aiming to run a marathon, imagine crossing the finish line, legs burning but heart soaring, as spectators cheer and a medal is placed around your neck. Let the exhilaration wash over you. These emotions create a psychological anchor, reinforcing your motivation during tough moments. Studies suggest that vivid mental imagery activates the same brain regions as actual experiences, making visualization a rehearsal for reality. Imagining the circumstances surrounding your success adds depth. Picture the journey, practicing speeches in a quiet room or training through rain-soaked mornings. Visualize overcoming obstacles, like nailing a tough presentation or pushing through a grueling run. This prepares you mentally for challenges, building resilience and confidence. By seeing the full context, you align your daily actions with the bigger picture. Regular visualization keeps your goal alive. Spend a few minutes each day, perhaps during morning reflection or before bed, immersing yourself in this mental movie. By making success real in your mind, vivid, emotional, and detailed, you program your focus and energy, turning abstract goals into concrete realities, step by step. Take action. Today, not tomorrow. The word someday is the greatest enemy of achievement, a seductive trap that delays dreams indefinitely. Waiting for the perfect moment, when time, resources, or confidence align, often leads to inaction, leaving goals as mere fantasies. Taking action today, even with an imperfect first step, ignites momentum and sets the stage for progress. Movement, not endless contemplation, builds the path to success. Starting now, however small the step, breaks the paralysis of procrastination. Want to write a book? Write one paragraph today, even if it's rough. Aiming to get fit? Do a 10-minute workout not tomorrow, but now. These initial actions, though imperfect, create a ripple effect. Each step forward builds confidence and clarity, proving that progress is possible. Perfection is a myth. The messiness of starting is where growth begins. As the saying goes, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Momentum thrives on action, not meditation. Overthinking, waiting for a flawless plan or ideal conditions, drains energy and stalls progress. For example, launching a side business doesn't require a perfect website or full funding. It starts with a simple prototype or a single client outreach. Each action fuels the next, creating a cycle of productivity. Data backs this. Studies show that taking small, immediate actions increases the likelihood of achieving long-term goals by fostering habits and reducing mental barriers. Imperfect steps also teach valuable lessons. A shaky first blog post might reveal what resonates with readers, refining your voice. A failed sales pitch hones your approach for the next. These early efforts provide feedback, sharpening your skills and strategy. Waiting for someday robs you of these insights, keeping you stuck in theory rather than practice. The urgency of today outweighs the promise of tomorrow. Life's unpredictability, unexpected responsibilities, or opportunities can derail even the best intentions. By acting now, you seize control, building resilience against excuses. Whether it's signing up for a course, jogging around the block, or drafting a business idea, the first step taken today transforms someday into reality. Momentum grows from movement, and success follows those who start, however imperfectly, right now. 10. Expect obstacles and prepare your response. The pursuit of any worthwhile goal is rarely a straight path. It's a journey strewn with obstacles that test your resolve. Expecting challenges from the outset and deciding to persist through them transforms setbacks into opportunities for growth. By viewing every obstacle as a teacher, you prepare yourself mentally and strategically, ensuring that difficulties strengthen rather than derail your path to success. Anticipating obstacles allows you to plan proactive responses. If your goal is to start a business, you might face financial constraints, market competition, or unexpected delays. Instead of being caught off guard, brainstorm potential hurdles now, cash flow shortages or supply chain issues, and outline solutions, like securing a small loan or building a network of reliable suppliers. This foresight reduces panic and builds confidence. For example, an aspiring marathon runner can expect injuries or bad weather and prepare by cross-training or scheduling indoor workouts. Preparation turns barriers into manageable detours. Committing to persistence is equally critical. Decide now that setbacks won't stop you. This mindset shift, choosing resilience over resignation, reframes challenges as temporary. When a project proposal is rejected, a persistent mindset prompts you to revise and resubmit rather than abandon the goal. Studies show that grit, the ability to persevere through adversity, is a stronger predictor of success than talent alone. By resolving to push forward, you build mental toughness that carries you through tough moments. Every obstacle is a teacher, offering lessons that refine your approach. A failed exam reveals gaps in your study habits, prompting better techniques. A missed savings target highlights spending patterns, leading to a tighter budget. These lessons, though painful, are invaluable, equipping you with skills and wisdom for future challenges. Embracing this perspective shifts your focus from frustration to growth, making each setback a step toward mastery. Ultimately, expecting obstacles and preparing your response empowers you to navigate the inevitable ups and downs of any ambitious pursuit. By anticipating challenges, committing to persistence, and learning from each hurdle, you transform the path to your goal into a proving ground for success. Obstacles become not roadblocks but stepping stones, guiding you toward your destination with resilience and clarity.